skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Soon the day hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from racks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck up and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Static in the street, heart beating wild. Screens glow screen, every win in between. Built this from nothing, now it's off to define. Not just racing, not just games, this is fire in our veins. Feel the bass, feel the pull, every second getting full. No delays, no disguise, watch the moment come alive. Lights on and time's loud, turn this moment up right now. Stream on, no backing down. Sing it song, we own the sound. This is the calm before the chaos, the breath before the dive, the silence before the roar, the spark before the light. Turn it up, don't blink. This is bigger than you think. Every heart, every scream, nothing to the same. Lights on and lights out, second time starting now. Stream on, time to roll. Welcome to the front door.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you here live and in charge. A little countdown to green as we get ready for the beautiful racing. It is live. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I've missed you. It's Saturday Night Racing. You're in the Orielly Auto Parts Series here for Chop Shop Racing. Hello, Donuts. Hello, Budgie. Hello, everybody. Facebook, not Facebook. Hello to everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube. Much love to you all. Qualifying underway here tonight. Week 12 in the racing scene. Chopp'N Up Media Podcast doing all the things. 1.3 mile length racing surface. Technically 1.33. As it would be for the Trial Intermediate Speedway near Lebanon, Tennessee. This track holds a variety of racing events since its opening in 2001, including the NASCAR and IndyCar Series, and is currently owned by Speedway Motorsports, or SMI Group, since 2021, and led by track general manager Matt Gretschy. It is 115 degrees at qualifying. We're going to see ball status, BB music, admin box, track racer weather report. Is 87 degrees on the air temperature, 43% humidity, partly cloudy sky with a 6-mile-an-hour wind. We're going to 135 laps tonight, 4 sets of tires, stage lap completion lap 40, and no fast repair for the drivers tonight. 100% fuel. That's going to be pretty natural. And so we're going to see how it goes. Chopp'N Up Podcast doing the thing. Duff Farms LLC on board tonight. We're going to see who our pole sitter is going to be. It's going to be big, fast laps. That's what it is. The Sander. Sorry, Man, I can't read my dang old chat over there. OBS had an update, and I can't read it. Desande says, let's go, Brock Duty and Clint Hackett, and yourself. Let's go. Let's go. Much love. Thank you for the chats. Keep the chats going. Keep the chats lively. Want to make sure that the chats are as lively as possible. We're going to see who does what, for how many food stamps. Thank you for checking out Chop Shop. Make sure you check out Chop Shop Racing on their Discord because Budgie said so. See, there you go. I love her. Thank you, Budgie. I haven't seen you in so long. We haven't been in chat together. We haven't talked in so long. Clint Hackett's going to be one of our driver cams tonight. And let's see. Here's Joseph Grohova. He's ready to go. Tony. I have to get used to that name now. Okay. Thank you. Welcome, Tony. Thank you, Tony. There's Mr. RB Turner. He's ready to rock and roll as well. Got a few driver cams tonight. There's Tyler. Tyler, you look like you got a headache. Got a headache? You good? No. All right. Okay. There's our next driver cam. Congrats to Kobe and Brock and their win at Sebring last weekend. Clint to Tony. What's up, Joe? Good to see no headache. That qualifying run sucked. Well, take your time. This is a track. It's all about tire wear and tire grip because it's concrete surface. It sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. The track is great. I love driving this track, but you are so slow in the corner. Straightaways carry good speed, but you're so out of the throttle. It's frustrating how much you have to be out of the throttle on this racetrack, but El Paso is ready. Let's go, RB. Love to see it, Mr. Joe. I appreciate you. Graham is ready to go as well, looks like. Everybody's ready to go. Get the chats going. We want to make sure that we continue to dress and impress. You know what I mean? Dress and impress. Keep rolling, folks. Keep doing the thing. Keep having fun. Just make sure that you're kind to one another. That's it. That's all I ask for. That's it. You're on the driver cam tonight. Was that you, Tony? Hold on. Let me double check. That's you. Okay. That's you. I got you. Thank you for running your driver cam. I appreciate you. So what we're saying is we're going to run everybody that's in the driver cam inside the top three. So everybody's going to finish. We're going to tie. Everybody's going to tie. Maybe. Maybe not. Starting grid. Here we go. Joe Hudson. How about that? He gets to the Farm LLC pole sitter here tonight. Tyler Levitt's going to be your outside pole sitter. Joshua Siegfried's going to be out there with Brian Wortman at row number 2. Blake Dudley, Kevin Winker, row number 3. Jonathan Casper's out there with Pat Green, row number 4. Wesley Strait, Rick Kennedy Jr., row number 5. Robert Dudley, RB Turner in row 6. Row 7 is going to be Joseph Grijalva, the Mr. Joseph Grijalva. Robbie Milburn to his outside. Fred Chase, Tyler Dudley, row 8. Row 9, Andrew DeField. Brad Dobb, row 9 on the outside. Ron Hollyfield and Morgan Miller, row 10. John Hammond, Coulter Jr., row 11. Clint Hackett, Tony Sanders, row 12. Row 13. Robert Bennett, Mike Daniels, Rock Duty, Donna Williams. That'll be your 28 drivers tonight. I like it a lot. So yeah, there's Tony for you folks. That's Mr. Tony Sanders. Tony, wave at everybody before you go. You're probably listening. If you're not listening, well then, at least we got your face on there. Somebody tell Tony to wave. We are delayed by a lot. There he is. Okay. Big thumbs up. Love it. How about Joe Hudson getting that pole? Let's talk about points real quick before we get rolling because points are going to matter. There it is. Blake Dudley, 2 wins, leads in the point standing, 62 over Tyler Lemon. Let me fix some things. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, let's just lock that. Boom. Move the points over. Come on, points. Move. Points. Thank you. Good Lord. Let's see. Jonathan Casper, 3rd in the point standings, has a win. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers inside the top 16. Also, all with wins there. Kevin Winker, 4th in the point standing, still looking for his first win. He's going to get there, folks. He's going to get there. Red Chase fifth with the point standings. The round of 12 would begin. Robert Dudley would be in. Mr. Milburn would be out by 5 dang old points. Remember, if there's an issue with netcode, well, we're going to blame Sal. Sal, good lap. What's up, Nate? Nate giving some love out there to the Budgie Bird and to the chat. He's your race controller tonight. If anything goes wrong, blame Nate, not us. No, it's not Nate's fault either. Let's do the thing. Let's go green flag racing. What's up, Nate? Let's go. Boom, baby. Through 2. Well, we're completing lap 2. Joseph Grava on your screen. We're ready to rock and roll. We're going to shoot the gap onto the bottom side. Dudley to the outside of Joe Hudson. Whoa. Little drift. Little drift. Way out of the throttle. This is a track that it manages nicely, but oh, baby, 18 over the 94 there a little bit. Glenn Hackett back here is going to be looking ahead. You got to be out of the throttle a lot. And I mean a lot. For a long time. Blake Dudley leading Kevin Winker right now. Joe Hudson backing off the tires, as it would be. RB Turner is up a spot already. The Cool Down Lap Podcast on board with him. 47 just ahead. Rick Kennedy Jr. doing the old kicking butt, taking names, driving. Whoa, nice little. That's Mr. Robert Dudley ahead. Yeah, Robert's not on the driver cams. Tyler, what happened to your pop? I didn't have his driver cam tonight. Into the throttle, back into the throttle. Good job, Mr. Tyler Dudley. That's what you want to see. Kevin Winker looking for the inside on the front, but we got driver cams. These are important. Tony Sanders back here. Whoop. Mike Daniels on the outside. Hold on to it, Tony. Woo, baby. Woo, making me sweat. Like a pony when I sweat. Oh, somebody got into somebody up there. Ooh. Caution is out. Something happened. Coulter Jr. Let's take a look. Oh, no. Somebody got sideways right there. Oh, no. It was a 91. Coulter nowhere to go. It was Andrew there, the 91. Here you go. Right here. 15 was on the inside. 12 looking to the inside. Oh, he got free. Nowhere. Oh. He just got free stabbed the brakes. That's what happened. So you get, if you start to get free in the braking zone, watch the 91 drive into the corner. Quarter speed here. He's getting free right there. He's almost sideways. 15. It's just off the margin there. Oof. Oof, oof. Owie. Andrew. Yeah, Tyler will probably take. Yeah. Coulter's got to get the engine fixed. Andrew's on pit road. He's got the meatball flag. The meatball flag. The meatball flag. Oh, wait. How come my things aren't popping up? Do I not have them on here? Question. Comment. Concern. I got to load a plug-in, folks. One of my plugins did not load. Light zone. Excuse me. Where's it at? There it is. Delete. No. Bye-bye. Import. Action. Aha. Components. Add remote. Okay. Apply. Okay. I'm going to have to move some stuff here real quick. Give me a second, folks. Because I like making sure that we can see where everybody's at. So I also need to make sure that I'm moving that across the screen. Let's go to the front. Kevin Winker, your race leader. We'll restart on the outside. We'll see Blake Dudley on the inside. And we'll go back to it. Excuse me. Left. I think this was 20. Apply. Forgive me. I got to move stuff all at the same time. Boom. Hey, all right. Now you'll be able to see what's on the right-hand side. Okay. There we go. Kevin Winker, Blake Dudley. We'll see Tyler Lemon, Joe Hudson, Pat Green, Wesley Strait. Into the restart zone we go. First caution of the race happened against stage completion. Lap 40. Kevin Winker on the move. Let's go, boys. Go. Into the corner. Full send. Thank you for the clips, Budgie. We love it. Love the driver cams. Love the driver cams. I like them. So far, Kevin Winker 4 laps led. Tyler Lemon trying to work his way forward. Blake Dudley on the inside. Door to door, Joe Hudson doing a great job. And Pat Green working. Oh, netcode. Oh no. Caution's out. Everybody back it down. Back it down. Caution. Remember. Netcode is presented by Sal Goodlap. Oh, Grahal had to jump pit road. Man. Here's what happened. I'm going to back up here to see this. Yeah. If you don't know what netcode is, well, it starts here. Look at the 90's going to look to get on the inside. Drops in the corner. And netcode. Netcode is explained by Saul Goodlap.
In the world of sim racing, accidents happen. Bro, that was netcode. But was it? Hi, I'm Saul Goodlap, attorney at law and part-time racing expert. And I specialize in defending drivers who absolutely caused that wreck. Your Honor, my client simply experienced netcode. What appears to be contact is merely a difference of opinion between two computers. In fact, my client's screen shows a perfectly clean racing line. A beautiful line. An innocent line. If my client didn't feel it, then legally, it didn't happen. We've successfully defended cases involving turn one dive bombs, late blocks, and that one guy who said clear when you absolutely were not clear. And remember, if there's no contact on your screen, there's no contact at all. Call now, because it's never your fault. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. We turn incidents into racing deals. Attorney not valid in official races. Side effects include denial, replay blindness, and excessive use of the phrase netcode. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not.
All right, Strikers hiring Saul Goodlap ASAP. Remember, Saul Goodlap does not exist. He is a figment of our imagination and mine. Netcode presented by Saul Goodlap. He explains it the best. I promise he explains it the best. Welcome back to Nashville as Admin Box giving you your caution here tonight. We're looking mighty fine, folks. Mighty fine. Grijalva was wrapped up with that last one. Netcode. That's exactly right. Let's go do the thing. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Wesley Strait, Mr. Dudley, Mr. Blake Dudley, ready to rock and roll. And Robert Dudley right behind him. Case Beer up into the mix. Let's go green flag racing, boys and girls. 28 laps to go to the stage. 27 this time by. Joe Hudson, tail of the field. Came in, got himself about 6 seconds of damage worked out. A little bit extra fuel. Robbie Milburn just ahead. Grijalva was involved in that one. He had to jump to pit road. I wanted to take a look and see what happened to Grijalva in this because I didn't see it. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. That was a welcome back situation, but not in a good way. Tyler Lemon trying to chase him down. How about Wesley Strait on the outside of the 89? 99 of Joshua Siegfried on the bottom. Case Beer of the 73. Got a little bit of contact out of all that. He's fine. Mr. Dudley, Mr. Hammond. That'll be through 8th right now. Clint Hackett at 14. Robert Bennett at 15. Keep it on the prize with a lot of drivers. R.B. Turner trying to keep the nose of his car clean. He came in, got 1 minute, 5 seconds damage fixed. Brian Workman, same concept. He's a lap down right now, though. I'm sorry. It's showing him a lap down, but he's not a lap down. Fred Chase is a lap down. Brian Workman is just behind. Fred Chase is a lap down. So 94 trying to work through. He's good. Laker Nation, power operator. I know. I'm waiting for him to get a dang old win. This is a good track for him to be able to do so at a stage win. So he's still working towards his first win and his first stage win. He's had 3 podiums, but he's got to get those. He needs those extra points because he's gonna be one of the drivers that I almost expect to contend for the championship here. Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley are very strong racers. Wesley Strait's doing a great job. Fred Chase, R.B. Turner, John Hammond is a driver that he gets no respect, man. Gets no respect. He's up 15 spots. And he's utilizing this racetrack the best that he can. Right now, 49, saving a little tire. Case Beer on the inside. Robert Dudley on the outside, looking for his first one in a while as well. Clint Hackett on the move. Bennett and that 11 machine up 15 spots himself. There's Mike Daniels behind Mike, a fantastic driver. Used to seeing him run races and do the thing. 4/10 of a second difference here for Kevin Winker. 22 laps to go into the stage. All the things. Tyler Lemon on the move, but Blake Dudley keeping it close. How about your pole sitter, Joe Hudson? You got to keep that nose clean. What he's trying to do. Get a fast lap for qualifying. He just needs to keep himself nice and fresh. What if the car feels tight to the drivers with the excess heat tonight? I don't know. How about Linus McFarlane finishing 4th in the ARCA Series? That was impressive. But he finished 32nd in the Xfinity Series today. Started 35th. I mean, it's a net positive, I guess. Just needs to get more repetitions. That's it. How did Squirrel finish? Kyle Lemon, Blake Dudley, Wesley Straight, the 92, Joshua behind him. Working hard. A lot of drivers in their peers. Robert Dudley has John Hammond trying to work forward. Bennett 17 now. Casebeer back to 10th. Half second of the gap. Blake Dudley looking for a little bit of clean air. Big challenge on this racetrack is being able to pass late once the tires have worked. And right there you see Tyler Lemon utilize a little bit of that paint on the bottom to be able to help the car turn in 1 or 2. That or he missed the corner, but I don't know. I've seen it in officials where drivers will put the tires right there, the tire halfway below the yellow line and be able to turn. I don't know how they do it. I can't do it. I have to just be on the line. And on the front straightaway in the trucks, you can kind of cross that yellow line. But in the it seems like anything that has a little bit more horsepower, you can't really turn that corner very well. Right now, Buddy Kong, Siegfried, Dudley, John Hammond. Hammond has the 11 looking to the inside. Hammond's second lane. We'll see how this will fare out. This will be a good test on that outside corner on how the race line going to hold on as Bennett goes all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. John will make way. Second lane. And we'll see if the 11 will push tight here. No, will not. He's good. Everybody good to go. Hammond back to 8th. Clint Hackett 14. Casebeer still back at 10th. Mike Daniels up 15. Our charger is Mr. Robert Bennett. He's got a 1538 on the iRating. How new is he? Is he new to iRating or iRacing? We got a lot of drivers out there that recently signed up. We like seeing it. You want to join iRacing? It's iRacing.com. That's the place that you want to do. John Hammond right back over the back bumper to the 11. But the 11 was going to be able to boot, scoot, and boogie around the 5.5 and start extending. John Hammond, a little bit of clean air, second lane, out of the throttle, back in. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Dudley up 5. Kevin Winker holding on. Gap now closing in, under 4/10 of a second. Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, not mashing the gas. Everybody calm. 2 cautions so far into the race, and it's been a good race. It's been a calm but good race. There it is. Only 1 lead change. Well, 1 green flag lead change. That's what it measures, folks. We've got technically 2 lead changes. Because Joe Hudson was your, he started the race. He was your leader. And then Blake Dudley took over. And then Kevin Winker passed him under green flag conditions. So, yeah. Thus is the way. Clint Hackett, Casebeer. Clint Hackett got a little tight there off corner exit. We'll see what he can do. John Hammond back on the... Oh, Hammond! I think expected a little more room there. Did not get it. It's all good. Bennett clears. Hammond has to go back at it. Jonathan K-Spear trying to work his way back forward. He's in 9th. Maximize those stage points with 13 laps to go. He's got a long way to go if he wants the lead, though. At 3.7 seconds. And right now, Tyler Lemon closing in. Blake Dudley in 3rd. Wesley Straight in 4th. All right. Joshua inside the top 5. Dudley, that's Mr. Robert Dudley in 49. He's working. Bennett, Hammond side by side. Hammond's going to be able to clear here. I do believe the 11 and the 73. 73. Not expecting to turn off the corner there. Jay Spear trying to lean on the 11. 11 does a great job. Tell you what, he's working hard for his money. Up and out of the corner, Clint Hackett right behind him. Come on, Mr. Bennett. Oh, baby. 28 up underneath the 11 there. Woo! That's some good looking racing. Mike Daniels behind. But Bennett, he pushed hard in the early going. Clint has to be looking on how to get around the 11. It's going to push tight there. It's going to give a chance for the 4 to clear up. And John Hammond back to 7th. Mike Daniels up 16. Has gotten around the 28. Whoa, Daniels a little wiggle off the corner. 28 on the right side, 11 to the 4. Kevin Oinker quarter second. Wesley Straight has gotten to the inside of the 89. Got a chance to roll here. 89 will be back on the outside. So B, do you lift? He does. Oh, 99 over the wall, just a touch there. Come on, Josh. Yeah, Robert Dudley behind. John Hammond trying to close in the distance. About 2 seconds to gap there. 3.7 as it would be as the 5.5. To run a little bit higher here. Trying to pull away from the 73. 73 right back on the back bumper. We'll see if he sends the corner here. John all the way from the high side to that second lane. Trying to work less tight here. The second lane pushes you to be off the throttle a little bit more, but I think John is just trying to have a clean race here. Manage the gap, manage what he's got going on. Kevin Oinker, 14th of a second, extending now over the last 2 laps. Tyler Lemon, 8 laps to go. We'll see Wesley Straight with a push. Blake Dudley, there's a little bit of gap here. Robert Dudley looking on the inside of the 99. It's going to send the corner. 99 with a big, good low line run back into the middle of that corner. Be right back on the back bumper of the 49. John Hammond holding on to the outside. I think K-Spear might be able to pull this one off into 1. Here comes the 11 back at it. A little bit of traffic right there. John Hammond on the defense. Doing a good job. Holding on. K-Spear trying to work that inside lane. John, good defense. I think 73 trying to run a little bit higher there to pull some of the air off. 5.5 to the 73. This is a battle for 7th here. See if K-Spear can clear into turn 1. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Bennett. Oh, no. Oh, no. Broke cars. The 11 smoking here. Here's what happened real quick. Ooh. Clint Hackett. Right in the back bumper of the 11. I think the 11 tried to fit in between. The 28 was trying to come up. 11 was there. Just gets into more net code there as well. There's a lot of net code happening on this racetrack right now. Kevin Winker, 4/10 of a second. No caution. iRacing throws him. Clint Hackett coming to pit road as well. Right now, Wesley Straight trying to get around the 29. The 89 is cooled the tires off, right back onto the back bumper. Kevin Winker out front. Their gap is closed down to a quarter second. 4 laps to go to the stage. Wesley doing a great job of managing. Blake Dudley in 4th, Robert Dudley in 5th. Siegfried's in 6th, John Hammond in 7th. Case Beer backed off the pace there a little bit. Back in 8th, 9th for Mike Daniels, who's up 17. Tony Sanders up 13. Tony in the 21 has cleared the 25 of Brad Dove, who is up 6. And now the 92 of Wesley Strait trying to set up a pass. But again, 3 laps to go to the stage. It'll be 2 this time by. 89 trying to throttle up mid-corner. And they're all within a big relative margin here. Trying to set up where you can get around a driver. 89 looking on the inside of the 92. Trying to make sure if it fits, it sits. Wesley runs about a half lane up. And that allows him to close in on Tyler Lemon. The top 4 all within 0.6 of a second. That's a blanket there. Car and a half car length behind. The 89 trying to throttle up. Here is your white flag for the stage. As the 89 running awfully close to that left rear quarter panel of the 92. With the way netcode has ran this week. Not just this week, but today. In this race. That is, it's awfully close to be trying to run into a corner. Morgan Miller to pit road. 92, whoa. 92 is going to get tight. He's going to be fine. He'll be 4th. Kevin Winker's going to get the stage win. Tyler Lemon will be 2nd. Blake Dudley will be 3rd. Running drivers a little close for comfort. As Wesley Strait will be 4th. Robert Dudley, Joshua Siegfried, John Hammond, Jonathan Casebeer, Mike Daniels, Rick Kennedy Jr. Your top 10. Netcode doeth netcode things, folks. That is a fact and a factor. And awfully close. Congrats to Kevin Winker on the stage win. Time to hydrate. Make sure you do so as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is iRacing doing? It'll catch up, folks. I promise. Sweet. Let's get a freeze frame of Kevin Winker. Perfect. Thank you, iRacing. Hey, there you go. Just like that. It's back. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, folks. Yeesh. Well, it's still recording. Give me a second, folks. We might be having some issues with iRacing. So bear with me. Be right back with you. Yay.
Static in the street, yeah. Heart beating wild. Screens glow in the darkness. Feel the star catch fire. We're not alive yet, but the moment's here.
All right. Yeah. It doesn't matter what I do, folks. Know that this is your third caution, by the way, for the stage. So we'll keep that abreast for everybody. Anyway, again, apologies for the drivers to the field, to each and every one of you out there watching. This kind of crap, just it irritates me more than you know. And now it does look like I'm missing a component. Ah, so perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to fix this. We're going to go back green. I'm getting... All right. Well, so what's funny is that my remote, like when it crashed, the SDK changed. When it crashed, SDK changed. Plus, iRacing has been going through an issue where it says, "Oh, the simulator's become unresponsive for more than 25 seconds," which is absolutely a crock of, well, you know. Porter Miller with an off track here. Got an issue going on there. It's going to be 2 laps down. Brian Workman got back on the lead lap, so we saw that happen. Kevin Winker just ran the fastest lap of the race, 31.51. Yep. So what I am doing is I'm saving, Ryan, just so you know, I am saving up for a 5070 Ti or a 5080. And just so everybody knows out there, that's what I'm saving up for. Probably a 5080, so that way I can get away from that. It'll make this the best PC that I can absolutely have. So I'm saving up for that, so that way I have the free overhead for the graphics, just to be sure. Because I'm on it, folks. I'm on a 4070. It's great. Ryan helped me with that. Like, it's a great graphics card. Nothing wrong with it. I will probably move it to the streaming PC after it's all said and done. But the fact that iRacing is freezing on me really irritates me, considering I'm using the least amount of resources and I'm not driving like these drivers are. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, that's my complaint. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you, sir. Wesley Strait in second. Blake Dudley's going to be in third. Tyler Lemon in fourth. Robert Dudley in fifth. Joshua Siegfried's going to be off 3 from the start of the race. Jonathan Casebeer doing a big wheel. Pat Green working. Mike Daniels. John Hammond will be your top 10. And it's still working. It's a good day going. Rick Kennedy Jr. off the spot. I'm glad that my spots have, Tony Sanders up 21. I'm glad to see that that's all still working as well. Yes, support. I like it. You guys always talk. Keep talking. We love the talking. Clint Hackett working. Grijalva out of the race. Hate that for him. There's RB Turner. He is sitting right here. Off 5 from the start of the race, but don't count him out. Don't count him out, folks. Tyler. He's good. Dudley Bowles racing. There's Tyler. Come on, Tyler. There is, that was Tony, right? Yeah. Oh. All right, Kevin Winker on the move. Love seeing it. Love seeing the support. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. I didn't realize that my chat showed supporters. Oh, yeah, you got the Doug. Oh, yeah. 1.12, Kevin Winker to Wesley Strait. Kevin Winker trying to dominate the race. That's what we'll see. Blake Dudley in third. We are 83 laps to go to the race. 53 of 135 being completed. Thank you to the drivers running driver cams. Driver cams brought to you by... why does Tony look so stressed out? He's up 12 spots, and he's had to duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball some things. He's calm. He's calm. It's like RB. RB only smiles. Back to RB here. He only smiles when like he's always stoic. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with people running the G920s and the G29s or whatever they're running. Drivers can run whatever they want. They don't need big wheels. I mean, I always recommend some kind of direct drive, but you know. Oh, Tyler, hold on to it, Tyler. What's going on? Tyler got free. Oh, that was Grijalva. Happy Easter to you as well. Fantasy tomorrow. Oh yeah, they're not racing tomorrow. We got no NASCAR. We had to watch the Orielly Auto Parts Series today and have our fill of ARCA and the Truck Series. But it was good. Rockingham was a good race. Both Rockinghams were okay races. Weren't bad. We're just not gonna have it. And no Sunday Fun Day. So yeah, magic. It is the time of magic. Okay. Speaking of magic, I am going to take a hydrate. Something that we're going to start doing on Twitch. Be looking for RB even when he is totally sounds like you. He goes, he's always there. Thanks for noticing me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go hydrate. But something we're gonna start doing here very soon. We're gonna call it iRacing Bingo. Be an interactive way for you guys to hang out and to chill on the stream, and based on what happens in a race or based on what happens in the stream, you're gonna be able to play bingo, and we'll find a way to make it fun and exciting. Okay, it'll be good. I'll be right back. catching back up to the field. Challenge now is who ran too hard. 92 to the back bumper to the 42, 89 there. 89 to the back bumper. Tyler Lemon closing back in. Blake learning a thing or 10 about what was going on in the first part of that. Kevin Winker working. Kevin Winker trying to manage. Now he's got to manage what happened behind him, which is these drivers saving. Kevin Winker had a 1.4 second lead for a moment there. Grand pups are over, so apologies about taking a few extra moments there. Blake Dudley looking to the back bumper of the 92. This is where the dirty air of the car can present a problem. And right now, Blake Dudley trying to keep it close to the back bumper of the 92. Not looking for an exit strategy just yet. Trying to close in. Wesley working Tyler Lemon. Joshua Siegfried in that 5 spot, rebounding his night. The 90 of Pat Green, same concept. Robert Dudley right behind him. Case Beer in 8th. Mike Daniels in 9th. John Hammond in that 10th spot. Still up 11 spots. Brad Dove up 7. Working forward. Rick Kennedy Jr. off 2. Trying to work that Baby Ruth 47 back into the next time. Tony Sanders up 11. R.B. Turner trying to be the tire whisperer for days. Here comes Donnell Williams right behind him. Joe Hudson was your pole sitter. He's got a thing or two to work on himself. 10th and a half for the gap. '89 to the 42. Again, backing up the corner. Drivers looking, trying to be patient. Kevin Winker. Clean air, looking for clean air is the 89 of Dudley. Dudley made that pass and now trying to get right back to the back bumper. Maybe looking for an egg shape here. The 92 does peek the nose down. Off corner. It's about getting everybody in that right spot. Fred Chase coming to pit road. 89 to the outside. 92 back on the inside. Wesley straight. 89 setting up, trying to get a run to the back bumper of the 42. 42 did a great job of just managing the line. Nate, you want to call the race? You can jump in Discord. '29 to the 29 to the 99. There's about a 2-second gap there. Winker backing up the corner. 0.2 of a second. Tyler Lemon looking. Active in chat. You're calling the race. You're calling the race. Vocally, sir. 17 spots gained. John Hammond up 11. Rick Kennedy Jr. off 1. 6 spots gained again there. Tony Sanders trying to work. Try to hit your number 3. What did it say? Oh, yeah, Ryan. Ryan's got the number 1. Oh, no, you're all tied. You're all tied. Why can't I pop that out? You're tied. You're all tied. There you go. Well, of course, it's not going to show properly. Well, let's see if we can. I'm missing boxes. There you go. You're tied. There you go. 75 apiece. You're still number 1. I like the top fan. You did like the stream, right? You like the stream, right? That helps. They're also members, channel members. Oh wait, hold on. Can I give 5 memberships. Let's see if you get one. Let's see if there you go. 5 gifted members going out to everybody. Let's see if you get one. It's random. You missed out. Sorry. Well, there's the 5 gifted members. There you go. I tried to help. I tried to help. Gifted 5 memberships. Those are something I get to give away every month. So I do 5 per. I'll do 5 in the beginning of the month and 5 halfway through the month. There you go. There's your 5 gifted. Top 4 within a blanket. Joshua trying to close it again. 2 seconds the gap. There's the 90 of Pat Green working. Pat Green is he's started to press forward. John Hammond and Rick Kennedy Jr. half second separating those drivers. Mike Daniels about 3/4 of a second ahead of John Hammond. Kevin Winker working. There you go. I gave, I tried to help you out there. You never win. Yeah, you win all the time. Budgie with 500 biddies. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me send that link to you, Budgie. I sent it to Jess. I want you to take a look at it. This is what I was thinking about doing. Just adding some more things in. Hey, there's 5 gifted. Ron St. Louis, Steve Money, Johnny Fluffles, Anthony Crowder. Got to see there's 5. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you very much. Money for the Horde. That's what it is. Wesley Straight holding on to 3rd. Dudley, Case-Beer side by side on the outside of the 73. Case-Beer to the 49. Throttle back up. It'll be door-to-door off corner exit. 55 laps to go to the race. We are through. See, we tried. Don't feel bad, Nate. You never win anything either. Budgie, you win the hearts of millions. The hearts of millions. Thank you, Ryan, for the 5 gifted memberships out on YouTube. Thank you, sir. We tried. You can only do so much. You can only do so much. Kevin Winker. Dudley, Tyler Lemon side by side with a 92. Kevin Winker on the laps led. Let's see if it's accurate for us. Should be. 38 laps led. No, it's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. Because he led a good portion of the beginning portion of the stage. And so I tried. I did try. All right. You win races, that's your gift. No, you're just gifted. That's what it is. You do great. You do a fantastic job. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate you. Casey coming up pit road. First taker on tires and fuel here. We'll see what the fall off right now is about 1.6 seconds for the majority of the field. Tyler Lemon, 32.99 his last time by, so about a 1.1 second fall off there. Catching fire here late in the run. 92. Running with the top 4. See what Blake Dudley can do. Blake Dudley's about a 10th faster each lap than Kevin Winker. It's just Kevin Winker doing a great job of making sure to close the lane off as they go. Joe Hudson back to 11th. Brad Dove back to 12th. As Tony Sanders looking on the inside. Let's go, Tony. Let's go. RB right behind him. Throttle up. Down to the bottom. Tony heavier on the brakes. But, oh, baby. Oh, pass for the lead happening. Blake Dudley on the inside. Almost missed that one. Kevin Winker back to second. Blake Dudley out front. Tyler Lemon looking on the inside of the 42. 50 laps to go to the race. 92 of Wesley Straight looking on the inside. Ooh. Kevin Winker down to the bottom. I think Kevin pushed really hard in the early going. Got a massive lead, and I think this is what we're seeing as the result. Wesley Straight trying to close back in. The top two separating themselves. John Hammond on the pit road. And Brad Dove still trying to hold off RB Turner and Tony Sanders. RB working forward. Oh, we love the green flag pit cycles. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. 73 of Case Beer with new tires. Coming around, you can hear the tires of the O2 there just grinding away. 73, he's going to have to start looking at patience. He's going to work the outside. That's a good way to get around the drivers. Just ahead, Brian Wertman going to take a spot. Jesper Siegfried's on pit road. Blake Dudley out front over Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker, Wesley Straight. Wesley Straight having a mountain of patience right now. Mike Daniels to pit road. Tony Sanders has gotten around Brad Dove. RB Turner working as well. Brock Duty closing into the distance. How about Tyler Dudley up 3? Ron Hollyfield with 27 up 5. Mike Daniels going to pit road. We'll see Brian Workman take over 15. Robbie Milburn back into the 18. Working hard for his money. 12.5 back from there. Driver looking to get back on the lead lap. That is the 73. He is the first driver a lap down. Now make it Mike Daniels coming off pit road. It's going to be a lap down as well. Case Beer coming around the front straightaway. Mike Daniels will get to the edge of pit road. He'll have some work to do. Case Beer up to speed already. Right there to the 23. 23 giving the inside lane to the 73. Joe working. 89, 3/10 of a second. Tyler Lemon closing in. Kevin Winker right behind Wesley Straight. All separated. They're all separated by about 3/10, 4/10 of a second, except for 1 and 2. For Kennedy Jr. coming to pit road. Joe Hudson in 7th right now. 45 laps to go. Tony Sanders getting a spot to RB Turner, trying to rip that one back apart as well. John Hammond, fastest lap of the race. Right behind the 09. It's going to look on the inside. Those are new tires ripping around this racetrack. Joshua right behind him. Those drivers going to battle for position. Mike Daniels trying to close in those spots. He's got a little bit of time between he's right behind Ron Hollyfield. He's got a little bit of time between he and Joshua. They're 3.5 seconds to gap. 55 on the outside. Trying to rip the wall down. Say, see you later, sir. 25 on the inside. 5-5 into the braking zone. Trying to put some time in. Working the outside. This is what you see when it comes to green flag pit cycles. 44 laps to go. The 29 off throttle. Try to close back in on the 89. The battle for position starting to heat up. And just ahead, there's Clint Hackett. Clint last came in. Had to fix the car. He's going to be several laps down, but he is out there still working. Doing more for iRacing than some would see. 29 looking for the inside. It's going to try to set up the braking zone. Throttle up. Right back into the corner. Throttles in to the corner. 28 coming to pit road. Milburn ahead. Clint Hackett coming to Clint Hackett coming to pit road. Milburn ahead of the top two here. Robbie Milburn, last driver of the lead lap, came in on 14, or is in 14, has yet to come to pit road for the green flag pit cycles as I speak properly here. We shall see. How long do they run? Well, they run forever. Stage lap was lap 40, which means drivers came in on 42. We're completing 94, so that's 52 laps on the cycle right now. Kevin Winker to pit road. Wesley Straight taking over third. We shall see. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, Budgie. That makes me an even 100. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I got a goal of 225, so Our goal for the month. It's awesome. Thank you, dear. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Nick, you're taking a little break, but you'll be back in 2 weeks. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Excuse me. Trying to see if Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon. This is a pick. Oh no. Oh no, into the wall for the 89. 18. He's in a rock and a hard spot right now. 18 trying to stay on the lead lap. There's a 29. Circumventing the wrong side of the racetrack. 29 to the back bumper. 89. Good look here as well. 29 will go to the inside. Tyler Lemon, the race leader. 18 will not see him wash tight. 18 trying to stay on the lead lap here. Blake Dudley coming to pit road. Tyler Lemon taking over the lead. We'll see the 18 trying to stay where he is at. 29's got a little bit of room here. Wesley Straight right behind the 73. 73 coming around. Tyler Lemon clears the 18. Blake Dudley, Robert Dudley, Ron Hollyfield coming to pit road. Case Beer to Siegfried. And John Hammond a second back from there. There is the 90 of Pat Green. So John Hammond trying to work his way forward. 29 coming to pit road. So Wesley Straight takes over the lead. That'll put Case Beer and Milburn back on the lead lap. Back on the lead lap. Wesley, credit lap led here. Nick, I hope you're having a dang old fantastic holiday weekend. Happy Easter to everybody. Regardless if you celebrate Easter from, Robert Dudley got a black flag. Regardless if you celebrate Easter, in the form of the Easter Bunny, or maybe you go to church, or maybe you don't. Whatever you do, just remember the Easter Bunny is awesome. 18 on the outside. Here comes the 42. Back on the inside of the 92. 42 getting a lap back. Blake Dudley. John Hammond getting around Robbie Milburn. Hammond came in on 86, so the difference on tires pretty massive, but he does drive himself back on the lead lap. Wesley Straight, your race leader, 3.5 the gap between he and Pat Green. Joe Hudson in third. 35 laps to go. Right now, I think there's about 12 drivers in the lead lap. John Hammond, one of those drivers. Blake Dudley trying to close in. And we're working. We'll see Wesley Straight on the bottom side. Up and out. 34 laps to go. Quinn Hackett with new tires. Just trying to work around the racetrack. Yeah, Clint's got new tires. He's just going to be able to drive around Robbie Milburn here. That's the cycle, and that's what you see. Brothers on Saturday coming up, so you're excited about your birthday. But you said your brother. Your birthday's coming up on Saturday next week, so you're excited about that. Well, happy birthday. 89 to the inside of the 92. He's going to get his lap back. Tyler Lemon trying to close that distance down. Happy birthday. Joe Hudson to pit road. Fastest lap of the race just ran. Tyler Lemon, 31:40. Happy birthday. It'll be 28. Ryan Workman with a black flag, or a meatball flag. He's got to come take tires. That's what's going on with the 74. He just hasn't been to pit road, so the tires say, nope, we're good. We're done. Tires say we're done. Joe Hudson to pit road. Yeah, and it's Nick DiGeronimo. Wesley to Pat. Tony Sanders, Brad Dove, Brock Duty, R.B. Turner has yet to come to pit road. Oh, man. Oh, Milburn got a black flag. No. Dang it. He came out of 101. Just punched the microphone. 31 laps to go. Wesley Straight still you're number one. There you go. Yeah, it just takes time. It takes time, sir. It happened with the Geronimo. There you go. How many points you got? Hold on. Yeah, 150 points for Nate. Ryan didn't get. Oh, the points haven't. I was going to say the points haven't updated yet. Excuse me. For Ryan's gifted subs. You can have it for now. Love it. 47 on the inside, 92, 2.8 the gap between he and yeah, you have 150, but Ryan's points hasn't updated yet on the stream for Wesley coming to pit road for Pat Green taking over the lead for the gifted membership. So he might surpass that pretty quick. So it takes time to update. But thank you. I'm glad to see it. Look at that, number one on the stream. Pat Green out front. Tony Sanders in second. Brock Duty in third. Brad Dove, R.B. Turner. Those are the top five. Still need to come to pit road. Kevin Winker is a 3.48 second lead over Blake Dudley, Siegfried, Jonathan Casebeer. All right in the mix. And you see the 94, Fred Chase down to the bottom. Fred Chase giving it 71, so he's just on a little bit older tire than the field. Milburn still has a black flag. He's using it. We just race everywhere. Yeah, we go even in chat. There you go. I mean, that's Tony Sanders, your race leader. That's the idea, right? I tell lots of folks that we're always racing everywhere we go. We always try to be that number one spot, no matter how you look at it. 81 on the outside of the 21. You know, we raced in middle school. We raced in, you know, he always first in line, always the first to do something. But I tell you what, ain't nothing wrong with it. About it, Brock Duty, Brad Dove, R.B. Turner. It's your top four. Kevin Winker, 2.7 back from R.B. R.B.'s in danger going a lap down to Kevin Winker on the cycle. Got a race everywhere. He's doing an EXE. Nah, we can't say. Can't say that. Not in Brock Duty, your race leader. Not in. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the algorithm does that. But all I do know is it's cool. All right, Brad Dove coming up pit road. R.B. Turner in second. Kevin Winker 1.6. Trying to extend. You'd race him at a race. Exactly. Supermarket sweeps, but our style. 27 on the inside. Brock Duty getting credit for laps led right now. 26 to go. You'll stay out one more. R.B. Turner up and out. Here comes Kevin Winker. 25 laps to go. Kevin Winker trying to win his first race of the season. Blake Dudley, Tyler Lemon, Joshua Siegfried, Jonathan Casebeer right behind. Keep your eye on the prize. And one of the prizes, Wesley Straight, trying to work his way back. Just ran at 31.58. He's got a lot of time to catch back up, though, because he's got about an 18-second difference between he and Kevin Winker. Difference on tires. You'd race to the Nugget Aisle. You're not wrong. Brock Duty, R.B. Turner to pit road. Kevin Winker taking over the lead. If he were your neighbor, we'd race mowing the grass. But it had to be perfect. Like, there has to be a standard to that. Okay? I'm just saying. Yeah, we're always racing, folks. Always. No matter where you're at. Thank you for keeping the chat lively earlier, Nate. Not mad about it. It's a good thing. Let's see. 23 laps to go. Freshest tires in the field. Wesley Straight giving a 106. Pat Green at 107. 109 for Tony Sanders. Brock Duty at 111. RB Turner at 111, but he's going to find himself a lap down. This is that same concept we just saw. And 17 lap fresher tires. Going to be a difference, but how much of a difference is it going to make? That's the question. Tony Sanders coming around. Can Winker hold him on? I don't know. The gap is closing, but it's only 3 lap fresher tires for Blake Dudley and only 4 lap fresher tires for Tyler Lemon. Right now, the 21 has the fresher tires. He keep it at 109. Brad Dove just ran his fastest lap of the race at 31.56. He's so we got a different tire strategy happening here. Kevin Winker 1.7. Gap is closing down by about 0.3 of a second a lap. Tyler Lemon, the 1 lap difference there is interesting. Case Beer about to be under fire. Not just lap traffic, but just newer tires. Tony Sanders just ran his fastest lap of the race at 31.83. Brad Dove matching his last lap, doing another 31.53. Brock Duty 31.72, just ran his fastest lap of the race, 1.9 the gap for 15th, up 11. Donnie up 16. Mike Daniels, he's up 20. He came in on 88. Again, Wesley Straight looking on the inside. He's going to have, he's got 18 lap fresher tires than the man ahead of him. And we'll see how fast he's going to be here. Mike is just a touch on the free side there. 92 to the inside, cleared up. 92, 13 seconds back. Right now, 1.3. 21 right behind. It's Tony Sanders. Again, Tony Sanders giving a 109. He just is going to be able to turn better. He will look on the inside. Boom. Blake is glad to give him. Blake 0.9 of a second. Kevin Winker got the stage win, first of the season. Now trying to have his first race win. And does he have enough? Because Blake Dudley is catching. Here comes Brad Dove right behind him. Dove behind second place. Tyler Lemon in third. Case Beer about 8 seconds the gap. Joshua right behind he. 5 lap difference on tires there. Wesley Straight 1.3 the gap between those drivers. Right now, even to Blake Dudley, Wesley Straight running about 0.7 of a second faster than the drivers running out front. But he's only got 17 laps to do it. He's got about an 11-second gap. But he is closed down to about 10.5. It's going to be about how can he get through traffic. How fast can he get through it? How fast can he get around the drivers? Because he has battles for position right ahead of him. He's got an 8-second gap between he and Tyler Lemon. Case Beer and Siegfried just ahead of him. 92 will look on the inside. Again, this is just the way the tires work. The 99 to the 92. 92 to the back bumper of the 73. 92 on throttle off. Needs to get around the drivers fast. 92 down into that lane. Going to be able to roll the corner. 73. You got to know the 92 is going to be right there. The 92 needing to get around. That is Wesley Straight needing to get around the drivers as fast as he can. Case Beer just ahead. 92 shortens up the race line. Gets into the corner. Here comes the 99. They're on the inside of the 73. Clint Hackett on newer tires behind as well. Wesley Straight gains about 0.7 of a second, but had a little bit of extra trouble getting around. Half second the gap for the lead. The 09 working around. Here comes Brock Duty. One and a half back for Tyler. Wesley Straight, 8.2. 15 laps to go. Needs to run much faster lap times. Kevin Winker has the 09 on the inside. 42 down on the corner. Brock Duty there. This is going to allow the 89 to close the gap. 42 on the corner exit. 09 cleared. So Brock Duty, who came out of 111, as RB Turner right there inside the top three, working with the top three. The 02 just going to be able to turn underneath the 29 and say, see you later for a moment. And right now, the 89 is caught. The 42 of Kevin Winker. Kevin Winker down on the bottom. 13 laps to go. Going to get that first win of 2026 of the Orielly Auto Parts Series here for Chop Shop Racing. And the chopping it up side of things. Thank you to Admin Box, Mr. Wint, Mr. Everybody that is out there making this possible. Because let's face it, racing couldn't be any better without the field doing exactly what you expect. O2 on the inside. 89 living to fight another day for a moment. Knows that if the O2 gets up side by side with the 42, this is an opportunity. Now RB Turner will be looking on the inside. The 89, watch the 89. He's setting up the inside. That's what he did. He set up the inside for the pass. 42 battles back on the outside. The 89, 42 side by side. The 89 used the 42 as a pit. He got with the 0-2. He backed up the corner, watched the 0-2 go around, and now Kevin Winker trying to out-muscle the 89. This is exactly what Nate was predicting. Can Kevin Winker hold on to the lead? And can Tyler Lemon close down? Kevin Winker down on the bottom. 89 down on the bottom side. 42 pinches tight. Blake Dudley traveling here, and here comes the 29. 42 separates by quarter second. Forces the 89 to get tight. Here comes Tyler Lemon on the outside. Kevin Winker, 3/10 of a second. The 29 going back at it. Wesley Straight, 7 seconds, 10 laps to go. Love seeing them battle it out ahead because then he can just say, you know what? You guys are running about a second slower, half second slower. I got some time. Case Beer back from there. Ryan says, now this is racing. You're not wrong. That's what it is. Donnell Williams giving on 86. This is a natural lap chance for Tyler Lemon to back up the corner. Blake Dudley right back on the back bumper of the 29. 29-42. On and off track friends. Let's see how they race each other here. Getting down to the closing laps. Inside 10 laps to go. Donnie gives up the race line on the inside. That's sportsmanship right there. Says, we got this, you got this, go at it. And right now, 89 to the 29. Kevin Winker leading a ton of laps. Blake Dudley back on the inside of Tyler Lemon. Dudley to the 29. Kevin Winker, 4/10 of a second. Four-lap fresher tires for Tyler Lemon. 3-lap fresher tires for Blake Dudley. Blake Dudley have a great long-run race pace. Kevin looking to try to celebrate here, and we'll see. 7 laps to go here at Nashville. This series next week off to... oh, I think it's Kentucky. Yep, Kentucky. Kentucky is good. Tyler Lemon has cleared Blake Dudley. Blake Dudley, well, I have to see it. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Kevin Winker did a masterful job of being able to hold off the 89 there on the outside. I think that's something that he did was manage. He saved a little bit to be able to have that battle. Does he have enough to save the battle for later on? Tyler Lemon on the bottom trying to shorten up that race line. Back into the throttle, just the difference on tires. Pretty massive. Case Beer, Wesley Straight has cleared Case Beer inside the top 5. Here comes Joe Hudson. Joe Hudson came in on 102, so he's just got better tires. There's the 99 of Joshua Siegfried, side by side with the 18. Joshua trying to work. 18 pinches down on the 99. 18 has fresher tires. Joshua came in on 87. I think the 18 came in 106, yeah. The 99 clearing him. And Joe Hudson looking to make a pass. He was your pole sitter. Got involved in a wreck earlier. And went to the back. Managed his way forward. Oh, Morgan Miller got DQ'd. Bam, the big red ticker. 5 laps to go. Joe Hudson trying to get around Jonathan Caseby here. This is 20-lap pressure tires. Joe Hudson again, the pole sitter, looking to try to get inside the top 5. We'll go all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Shorten up the race line. Caseby trying to hold on. Kevin Winker, 4/10 of a second the gap. The battle for 5th is just as thrilling as the battle for the lead. As Blake Dudley tries to hold on. Wesley Strait has closed in 5 seconds on these drivers. He's got 22-lap fresher tires than that man right there. And I tell you what, Joe Hudson sent the corner there. Caseby trying to throttle back up. Back on the 23, 73. Back on the outside, 23. Trying to drive away from the 73. That's the top 5 night for Joe Hudson, who was the pole sitter. Did a great job of managing the tires, managing the gap. Right now, Pat Green trying to work around the same concept. Pat Green trying to get around the next 2 drivers ahead of him with 3 laps to go. That's a lot of racing. 3/10 of a second now. 2 to go. Tyler Lemon, Kevin Winker. And right behind him, Blake Dudley. Kevin Winker out front for a masterful amount of laps here in Nashville. Tyler Lemon off the corner, shortening it up, trying to get into the corner, trying to make it work, trying to push forward. But we might see it. Kevin Winker out of turn 4. Here we go. White flag waves. Final lap here at Nashville, week 12. Kevin Winker trying to check 2 boxes in one race. Going to be credit with most laps led for darn sure. 2/10 of a second. Final time in the 3 and 4. Needs to almost park it into the corner to whoa up. But I don't think it's going to happen. Tyler Lemon, no shot. Kevin Winker, he's going to do it. 2 wins in one race. Stage win, race winner. Kevin Winker, first time in 2026. Well deserved. Kevin Winker wins at Nashville. Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, your top 3. Wesley Strait probably stayed out about 3 laps too long. But he was catching him there at the end. 5.75 the gap. Joe Hudson finishes in 5th. Caseby in 6th. Pat Green in 7th. Siegfried in 8th. Kennedy in 9th. How about Mike Daniels, your hard charger tonight? Finishes inside the top 10. Tony Sanders, a great job as well. Finishes in 11th. As drivers come to pit road, they'll knock it down. Kevin Winker, your race winner here tonight. There's the Showbiz Pizza Racing Machine. Now, Millburger Homes. 105 laps led for Kevin Winker. 7 different green flag lead changes. 8 different leaders overall. We did have 4 cautions. And the cautions are going to be screwed up on the bottom, but it's fine. Hard charger, Mike Daniels, of course. John Hammond, fastest lap of the race. 31.305 is what it says. Joe Hudson. I got the pole, of course. Kevin Winker, Tyler Lemon, Blake Dudley, Wesley Strait, Joe Hudson, Jonathan Caseby, Pat Green, Joshua Siegfried, Rick Kennedy Jr., Mike Daniels, your top 10. Tony Sanders, Tyler Dudley, Ron Hollingfield, Brad Dove, Brock Duty, R.B. Turner, John Hammond, Brian Workman, Donna Williams, and then Robert Dudley through 20th. Down the rest of your race results. Fred Chase, Robbie Milburn, Clint Hackett, Morgan Miller, Robert Bennett, Grijalva, Michael Coulter Jr., and Andrew Duffield, your top 28 here tonight. As it would be, the drivers doing a fantastic job. It was a great race. It was a fantastic race. How about that? Kevin Winker knocking 2 birds, 1 stone. It's pretty stinking awesome. I like to see it. And now we get to do it. How about it? I said you were due. We talked about it the last time we raced on Saturday. And how about that? Kevin Winker comes home, not only a stage winner, but a race winner. And And I said it was long overdue. Great track for you tonight. Congratulations. 105 laps led. That's the big noticeable thing here tonight. And able to keep yourself nice and calm. You had to back up your corner a lot to be able to save something for defense.
Yeah, that was Blake definitely made me earn that one. This win definitely has been long overdue with this how the season's gone. I just kind of had bad luck. I've had decent finishes, just been able to close the deal, but it finally feels good to win the stage and win the race. I know we did the exact same thing last season here, so I really love this track. But yeah, Blake put the pressure on me there, and I think around lap 80 or something, he put a pretty good send it move into three. And it kind of caught me off guard. So he got by me and Tyler, and then I undercut there. And then when he tried to do it again on the last couple laps there, I was like, "Nah, you ain't getting it this time, buddy." So I put a block on that and just ran him real tight. We touched there, didn't wreck. So I hope he's not too upset with that. Just had to pin him down there to try to fend him off. He had a couple lap fresher tires, and then Lemon had to save a couple laps of fuel there because I don't think he took enough. So he was kind of battling that, and him and Lemon got the battle in there towards the end. But yeah, that was a fun race. I love racing with Blake and Tyler. They race you hard, but they race you clean. That's what this is all about. So shout out to those guys, and just happy to finally get the first win of the season. It's definitely been long overdue.
Well, 12 weeks is a good starting point because as we start closing out the season to get into the playoffs, this is where momentum is good. We go to Kentucky, of course. Talladega is going to come up, and that's a crapshoot. Who you never know what's going to happen there. But we got tracks similar to this track coming up, and probably tracks that would fare well for the car that you're driving.
Yeah, for sure. I marked this one on my checklist. Kentucky. I think I dominated there last year in late race caution or something, kind of pushed me back. But I'm definitely looking forward to this little stretch here, heading into the playoffs, and to finally get some playoff points is a lot for me because I had 0 coming in tonight, and I know Blake and Tyler and K-Spear, they had a ton. So with those going in, that really put me at would put me at disadvantage. But now that I got 8. I'm back in that game. So if I can get a couple more stage wins and maybe a win or two, that would put me right back up there. So, yeah, like I said, just really happy executed all night long with the strategy, with the, just everything. Again, I love this track. It's definitely tricky to race. But if you can figure it out, it's a fun track, So, yeah, again, just shout out to Blake and Tyler there for running me clean and the whole league there.
I got to give a shout out to Wesley Straight running with you guys. If he'd have come in a couple of laps sooner, I think he'd be closer at the end to catch you guys because he had to close down an 18-second gap, and he got within 5.7 of you. He was up there running with you guys and being patient too. So I think you guys are gonna start seeing Wesley a little bit more often, and of course Joe Hudson doing a killer job. So you got a lot of talent in this series, which is why it's been hard for the wins to come. And to showcase that's exactly what you're looking at now and what you're doing now. That's it's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I raced with Wesley and Pat Green in the ARCA League on Wednesday, and those guys are always up there, top 3. So I'm familiar with them. And like I said, there's a lot of talent in this league. So it's definitely by no means easy to win. I know the first season I had a bunch of wins, but they definitely recruited a bunch of good guys, which puts on a better racing product and more drivers to win and all that. So it's frustrating, but it's also good for the league. So I can't be too upset with it. But yeah, really looking forward to Kentucky next week, and then Dega. I love plate tracks, so I feel like if me and Tyler can get linked up, I feel like we could maybe do something decent. And then New Atlanta's in there, and as far as the playoffs, I feel like that second round really favors me with I think there's Indy in there, and we go to Kentucky again and a couple other flatter tracks. So I'm really looking forward to the latter half of the season and see what we can do here.
I like it. Everybody says congratulations, Budgie. Ryan was out there, of course. Art B's giving you all the people that were out there watching, including your race controller. Everybody's rooting you on. Congratulations, brother. Give you shout outs. Big old P1 tonight.
Yeah, as always, going to shout out to Bruce Muehlberger and Muehlberger Custom Homes coming aboard and sponsor me in all my leagues. I know he's watching tonight, so Shout out to you, Bruce. Finally got this thing back in Victor on Saturday night, so I know you're happy about that. Shout out to Winker Nation, all the guys and girls that come out every night and support me. I've kind of cut down on my racing a little bit, but they're still there every night that I do race. So shout out to them for being in the chat and tuning in. Nate Cogdell at Sonic Graphic Design for the killer paint. If you need any paint stickers, any of that stuff, you can check him out on Facebook at Sonic Graphic Design. As always, Lemon, my teammate, him and I feel like he's my best friend. Man, I've never even met the guy in real life, and I just feel like I really connect with him, and I love that guy to death. So maybe one day I'll meet him. I don't know. We'll see. But I love racing with him. Him and I kind of have. He definitely has the long run speed, I feel like, but then I have the short run, so we can kind of feed off each other and give feedback and stuff. So props to him for. I think he finished P2, P3. I don't know. He got top 3. So shout out to him, and then shout out to Blake as always. He's always a contender in this league. He's always fast up there. So shout out to him for another podium, and then all the league admins that put this on at Chop Shop. It's not just this league, or not just the series, but the cup and the ARCA and all, and the trucks. They have a lot on their plates, and they really handle it professionally and stuff. And love this Xfinity League. With the car count, I think we're up to almost 30 tonight, and that's pretty good for 12 weeks into the season. Usually it starts dying off. So glad that there's still a lot of guys coming out and participating. So proud of that, and proud to Chopp'N Up podcast for series sponsor and Dove LLC Farms. And last but not least, you, man, we appreciate the broadcast. I love back going and watching it.
Yep. Only one hydrate break tonight. I was pretty proud of myself getting it all situated. But Kevin, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Happy Easter to you and the fam. It's great to see that you and Tyler are connected, because I know you guys in the first season you guys raced around each other. It seemed like it was more rivalry, but then it became friendship, and then which is really cool. So it's good to see that happen over the course of iRacing. We've seen lots of flourished relationships here, so this is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I pretty much count him as a brother. I talk to him every day, weekly, and he actually got in the same career field as me, driving Ready Mix. So he's been asking me for tips and all that stuff. So that's always nice to kind of connect on that level too. And I know he had a bunch of his guys watching tonight from his company, so I'm sure he'll mention that in his interview. But yeah, he's an awesome guy, and like I said, maybe one day I'll get to meet him. But yeah, just looking forward to next week at Kentucky, and hopefully we can maybe back this up with another win.
I like it. We're looking forward to back. We'll see if we get there, because I have to say that. But there's lots of possibilities there. But all right, Kevin, much love, brother. Appreciate you. We'll see you next Saturday.
Sounds good. Thank you, man.
That's Kevin Winker coming home in victory lane tonight. P2 tonight, teammate Tyler Lemon with a pretty masterful. He said he had to save a little bit of fuel at the end. I was like, maybe he's blocking for Blake. Maybe he's doing, But congrats, man. How about a P2 tonight?
Thanks, man. No, he wasn't lying. I don't know what lap it was. There was maybe 20 to go or something, and the spotter came on and said I'd used half my fuel, and I was like, wait a second, I never adjusted my fuel add to in the pits, and sure enough, I was a lap and a half short. So about 10-15 laps there, I was clutching. I was even clutching when I passed Blake for second. So yeah, I think I could have got him if I had enough fuel. I had a half a lap of fuel left when we took the checkered flag.
Well, that's okay. Kevin deserves it. He deserves the win.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean, I told him, I was like, just keep running, man. I got you back here, and I told him I wasn't gonna push the luck and run out of fuel. So I said, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of the shortening up the race line to keep yourself a half a lane lower than what you probably would have normally run.
Yeah, I was messing around, having fun. It's my boy, man. So
yeah,
I got a couple wins. He don't have any. Yeah, no, I'm pumped for him to get his first win. Hopefully now he can get some momentum going, and we can really go after this championship. All three of us, or however many, it's going to be up here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, those trophies are pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome looking. That's for darn sure. But, I mean, substantially clean race. Where'd you get your incident points from?
I made a bonehead mistake, and when before the stage come out, we were, I lifted early into turn one, and Blake ran into the back of me because he was still racing, and I
Oh,
had lifted early, so
so
that's what happened.
that's where he got his 4 incident points. Okay, I was curious. I was like, why do you guys have 4 incident? But never mind. That explains it all. I mean, hey, not a bad race.
No, it was fun, man. It was, it's what it's about. The three of us always seem to find the front, and we all know how to race each other clean and hard, and um, don't got to worry about wrecking each other and stuff like that. So anytime the three of us can get up here and really battle it out, it's always makes for a fun night.
It was incredible from my point of view because I get to enjoy, good clean racing, good hard racing, and that's it's kind of the way that I see it. I get to take the opportunity to, watch from overhead and make sure that chat behaves, and you guys do all the work. You really do. You do all the work, and it's great. So, Tyler, give you shout outs, man. P2 tonight's right where he started as well. So, good presence, good stage points, and moving on to Kentucky.
Thanks, man. Yeah, just congrats to my boy again, Kevin. That was a blast, long time coming. He definitely deserved it. So congrats to him. Blake, love you, man. It was a blast racing with you. Like I said, when you get some guys that you fully trust and you can really push each other, it just makes for a dang good time. So I just want to thank Chopp'N It Up, Me and Podcast, Dove Farm LLC, Admin Box, Nate, Stryker, John, all the guys at Chop Shop do a heck of a job, and all the guys tonight out in the track. It was hot. You're gonna burn that right front up, and turn 4, that wall comes up quick. So good job, everybody, keeping the cautions to a minimum. That's what it's all about. So that's what I really like. Nice long green flag run. So just thanks, guys, and also thanks to you, man. It's I cannot wait to go back and watch this. It was a lot of fun behind the wheel, but I know it's going to be just as much fun to watch the broadcast back. So thank you, and my mom, I'm sure she's watching. Thanks, Mom. Might even have had a buddy from my new job watching. So if you guys can hear me, just thanks. I appreciate you guys spending your Saturday nights watching us put on a good show.
That's the way it is. Make sure you're sending over to YouTube. There's no more Facebook. It's a terrible day.
Yeah, I always use YouTube. That's where I tell everybody to go. That's where I send links to. So YouTube it is.
Yeah, and they have subscribe. Oh, if you're out there watching on YouTube, I always need to mention this. It's subscriber only chat for a reason, so I don't get those I shouldn't be here with bad words and bad intentions.com / don't look at my toes kind of situation. So that's the reason why you're subscriber only chat. I had a question about that not too long ago, so there's my answer. So there you go. Weird.
Yeah, guys, go subscribe. Watch this man. He's the best in the business. So click that subscribe button, click that notification button, and get this guy some more followers.
Yeah, because we're giving up 17,000 followers on Facebook to only be on Twitch and YouTube. So we're a couple of grand on YouTube, and I think like 1,100 on Twitch. I don't know. I don't really look at the number. I just know that we have a huge base on Facebook, so you have to carry that back over. So it's a focus, but it's not like the main focus. The main focus is still make sure we put on good content.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure if some people have Facebook, they're gonna have YouTube. So all you guys, need to get over here to YouTube and watch here on Saturday nights.
Every night. Yep, that's what it is. Tyler, much love, brother. Appreciate you. Happy Easter. Enjoy your week.
Thanks, brother. Be safe, and I'll see you next Saturday night.
That's right. Kentucky coming up for Tyler Levitt. P2 tonight as it works. Last but not least, Mr. Blake Dudley knocking doors down, kicking butt, doing the thing. Dudley boys racing, having a good race, and you let Tyler pass you. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
P2 tonight. Or P3 tonight. I mean, you got a good season going, so like I don't know that I should be really complaining about any. We should have any complaints about anything. You got the most stage wins. You've got you. I think you came at 68 points above the cutoff line. Like there's good momentum, and tonight's just going to add to it. People drivers going to close in a little bit, but not near what could be, what could have been.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to complain, man. Yeah, Tyler, man, Tyler Lemon, he was breathing down my neck the whole dang race.
I mean,
But
we could see it. Yeah, I mean, it was funny because I was watching. I was like, man, he's almost smelling what your exhaust tastes like.
Yeah, he was pretty fast tonight. Also, while we're talking about that, shout out to I think it was Wesley Straight. He was behind me for a good amount of time, and he was pretty patient with me. So I appreciate him being patient. And we had some pretty good runs.
Yeah, if Wesley came in, I was telling the other guys, if Wesley came in a couple of laps earlier, he would have caught and probably been contending for a top 3 tonight. Because he was very fast on the long run too. He just stayed out probably a lap or 2 longer than what he really needed to.
Yeah, I got to figure out the pit strategy because I just don't know my head from my butt whenever it comes to when you should go in, when you should stay out.
When you guys when it gets strung out, that's one of the things that I've noticed is that when it gets strung out, you guys really do a great job of finding the room, and if you have a long green flag run where you have green flag pit cycles, I mean, you're coming in well enough to make sure that you're not having to chase too hard. Because once one driver pits, it's going to force drivers to pit more quickly. Because if you stay out a lot later, and say you guys stayed out or came in a little bit earlier, drivers stayed out a little bit longer, you guys we would have seen a different winner. So like that's seeing some of the drivers pit 10 laps earlier than you guys was one of the things that I was like, okay, all right, well, it matters. It'll be fine.
Oh wow, yeah, they went 10 laps prior, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause I think we me and Lemon and my pops, I think we came in at lap like 95 or 96s or something like that.
Yeah, somewhere you had 3 or 4 laps. Hold on, I can tell you. You came out on 97. So you were completing lap 90. You were completing your 96th lap. You crossed the line when you come into pit road on lap 97. Is what it says. Tyler came out on 98. Kevin came out on 94. So that's a big. It may seem like oh well, there's a tire difference there, but I mean things leveled out pretty well. Over the course of that race lap. Plus, Kevin was on the fence of being defensive. Tyler was running out of fuel, so that's what was happening with him.
Yeah, we were in the lobby. He told me like he was trying to save fuel. I was like, holy smokes, how in the world did you catch me and you're still trying to save fuel? He was, yeah. Tyler Lemon, and Kevin Winker, man, they were just cooking tonight. I didn't have nothing for them. I think I was trying to float with different lines, and I just couldn't find a happy spot.
Yeah, the bottom. It's Nashville. Yeah, I know. It's like Martinsville, but with banking. you got to be out of the gas for a long dang time, and then ease back into it.
Yeah, I was just eating up that apron. I just couldn't stay off of it, and it was kind of irritating me because you jump up, after you hit the apron.
Yeah, in officials, I was watching whenever the last time we were here, I was watching people utilize that like a half tire below the line. They were so slow on the bottom, but it was helping them turn on the bottom side. I couldn't understand how they were doing it, but they were doing it, and it made them faster somehow. Not quite sure. But
yeah, that's pretty wicked.
I'm not one to be one of those people to be able to do that. So it was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But what are you guys doing for Easter? Gonna go see your dad?
No, I'm in Alaska. My dad's in Alabama.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Sorry.
Yeah, just take the wife out, treat her nice, like a little princess,
Oh, they're all princesses. Wife,
Absolutely.
daughters, mothers. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they're all princesses. And if you say otherwise, you're wrong. Period. End of story. Shut it down. Okay.
Yeah, if you say otherwise, you sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I still would believe it, even if I had to sleep on the couch. No. All right, Blake. Well, P3 tonight. Get an early night out of this one. It was a lot of fun, brother. Give shout outs. A ton of fun.
Yeah, appreciate that. Nice talking to you again. Shout out to Dove Farms LSE for sponsoring Chop Shop Racing. Shout out to Chopping It Up podcast and then Admin Box. And then, also shout out to the admins doing all the hard work. Behind the scenes, I think it's Strick and Hammond and Ryan Went. And also shout out to Race Control. I think that's Nate. He's here every weekend doing his thing, man. So I appreciate that. And then also shout out to, your admin over at Twitch, Budgie. She's always keeping those guys in line over there. Also dropping some subs for me, so I do truly appreciate that. And then, Signature Esports. You giving us something to look forward to, and I always love jumping in your streams and saying hi. And then also, looking at the recaps. I was actually looking at the recap from last time we were here, and I think Kevin Winker won that one too. So, shout out to Kevin Winker. He just dominated tonight. He was due for a win, so I'm happy for him. He got stage win and the win. So good. I'm happy that he was able to get that. And then shout out to Tyler Lemon. Man, I truly enjoy racing with these guys.
It's a blast to be able to call a race there, buddy. But I'm telling you, you guys are sleeping on Wesley and Pat Green and Joe Hudson. Those guys are.
Yeah, they were doing a hell of a job.
Joe got wiped out a little bit in that weird thing that happened. It was Netcode that kind of got involved with him. He'd have been up there too, but he had to drive all the way back from the back twice. He finished 5th.
Gee. Yeah, I know. My brother, he was having like internet problems too. He said he was blinking throughout the whole race, so that's tough, man. Also, my pops, he got whenever we went into the green flag pit, he got caught speeding, so that kind of ended his night. So that's tough. But yeah, shout out to those guys or those guys, my family, and then also Nancy. She enjoys watching the races over down in Alabama as well. And then, last but not least, shout out to my beautiful wife. Keeping me entertained, put up with all my BS. So
that's the right way to do it. Yeah, we let's see. Yeah, he said he was in chat. He said not sure why you're having connections. You have 1 gig internet. So it's an iRacing thing. iRacing froze on me earlier. I had to close down iRacing and restart it to get back into the race. So it's iRacing is having some kind of issue right now, whether it's server related or whatever. It's doing a thing. It's doing a weird thing, and I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, hopefully that's not the issue next week.
Yeah. Well, the week after at a super speedway, it's going to be terrible. All right, brother. Happy Easter to you. Enjoy the fam, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. Take care, man. It's always nice talking to you.
You as well, brother. That is Blake Dudley coming home P3 tonight, and it's great to always talk to every driver. Each and every one of you, regardless of where you finish, regardless of what you do, how you do it, and who you do it for. Always remember that racing is racing. We're always racing to the front. Sometimes we end up in the back, and sometimes we need to all good lap. Because it's funny. Happy Easter to everybody. Budgie, thank you very much, dear, for always being a part of what we do. And I'm sorry I haven't had anything for you to do the last couple of days. And we're going to have nothing for you to do up until Wednesday. So I will see you all. Wednesday is the next race. No race tomorrow. No race Monday. No race Tuesday. Wednesday is the next race that we have. That being said, we're going to have to do some streams or something. Because good Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Maybe some signature RP. Maybe I do some VR. Maybe I get in a race. Maybe we do things. maybe I don't know. We're going to do something. Maybe we do something. Yeah, because yeah. Yeah, I've missed you for the last 3 days, and now I'm going to miss you for 4 days. That's crazy. Stream a 5M server. Yeah, like Signature RP, like the one that we're a part of. Or Red Clay Roleplay, which is the one that sponsors us, you know. Speaking of sponsors, I'm looking for sponsors. I need to buy a graphics card. So if you want to sponsor Signature Esports, reach out to me. Signature RP. That is our exclamation point RP. That'll tell you. Bam. See? There you go. This is our new server. It is our new RP server. It is up and running. It is open to the public, but we will close it off to whitelisting once we start generating pop. And we'll continue to improve. There are going to be things. There are going to be bugs. There are going to be things working. But I tell you what, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So, yeah. Oh, Dudley. There is a new police script in. I need to show you where. I'm going to have to figure out the clock in stuff there, just so you know. But you can still clock in, get vehicles, and do all that stuff. Just some things have changed, but MDT is still the same. Anyway, that is the real one. That's the real world bleeding into it. No meta. Budgie, I love you. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much. It's yeah, some things have changed, so it is what it is. Thank you, Budgie. Thank you to my family. Happy Easter to you all. Let's raid you out. Send you over to somebody who's having fun, somebody that I'm following that might actually give a dangle about some racing. Duke's up. I think he just started. Oh, he's been live for about 2. So go give Duke some love out there on Twitch, YouTube. Thank you very much. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe and like and do all the things that you're supposed to do to make sure that we continue to have racing on our platform. Be good, be safe, be kind of sport factor for life. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.